everybody. Welcome back. You know who that is. That's Seth Meyers, everybody. And Seth, you know, it's no secret, I'm a fan and I'm a friend.
Yes.
And even though we've been able to spend quite a bit of time with each other recently, in person and over the Zooms for Strike Force 5. There you go. There's only so much you can, know someone without actually putting that extra effort into it. And I like to do that here with my very special guests. And you're one of those, first time you're here.
Yeah.
And so we've created something called the Colbert Questionnaire, which is a series of 15 questions that have been, they were actually grown in a lab and then harvested and put onto paper here. And each one of them actually grafts onto the soul of the guest and then communes to me the true nature of that person. And the danger here, Seth, is that once you answer these questions, you are fully known by the world. Do you have the courage to be known?
Yeah. All I've been waiting for is an invitation.
Seth Meyers, what is the best sandwich?
Chicken parm. Yeah. Chicken parm's the best
Nice,
sandwich.
yeah. How much bread is my issue with chicken parm?
I think that's a fair issue.
What? Because you know what I mean. You
Yeah,
get
that
the longer,
sometimes-
there's
yep.
too much bread.
You know what? I'm not going to just back off and change my answer, but the more you talk about it, the more bummed I am that was my answer. I've seen a bunch of these. Do you immediately start laying into people about their truth?
No, sometimes it just sparks something in me because I go, that's a delicious sandwich, but I imagine trying to get my mouth around the chicken parm.
Yeah.
You kind of have to go in on an angle on a corner, and you work your way, you kind of work with the sandwich like this, rather than chomp, 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 you kind of go, ka, 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 ka.
I'm never going to have one again.
What was your first concert you attended?
My father took us to see The Temptations. Yeah.
Wow.
Really good.
What version of the Temps? What year? Are we talking here?
I think we're like late 80s.
Okay.
So maybe not a ton of original Temptations.
Do you have a favorite Temptation song?
I think maybe Ain't Too Proud to Beg is maybe my. And the best thing was meeting all the other kids my age. I'm just kidding. There were none. You know what? The first one I went to without my parents, I saw Vanilla Ice. Yeah.
Ice Ice Baby.
He did that.
Ding, 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 ding.
He did that, and then I don't remember.
What is the scariest animal?
I think a platypus, because what? What are you? What's your game here? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Also, they've got that venomous spike on the back of one of their legs.
I'm just like, I know everybody's like, oh, alligator bear. If you walked into your kitchen and a platypus was on the floor, that's it. Game over.
Apples or oranges?
Orange if you'll peel it. Will you peel it?
Like an orange, or can I go like Tangelo?
Whatever you want to do, and I'll split it with you, but don't make me do the whole.
Have you ever asked someone for their autograph?
I have. My parents used to bring us to Boston to see shows, and I remember we saw Cats, and the boxer Marvelous Marvin Hagler was at Cats, and
how old are you here?
Gosh, 8, 9.
And you're like, I want Marvin Hagler's autograph.
My dad's like, go get his autograph.
So you were an autograph mule. You weren't the actual
I was a mule.
person.
But it was, and I'm so bummed I lost it because I will say the best place to get a Marvelous Marvin Hagler autograph is on a Cats playbill. Because those are I don't know if you guys remember Marvelous. Those are two different worlds. Yeah.
What do you think happens when we die?
I think this is it. But it makes me...
Meaning the world as we see it.
I don't think there's anything after we die, but that is why you got to find it here. Like, you can't count on anything after this. You got to make everything here count. You got to find heaven here. Heaven on earth.
Favorite action movie?
Do you count Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Of course.
Okay, great. Some people would say, like, no, that's adventure, but that's my favorite action.
Of course it's an action.
I was recently on a plane, and I watched the first half of Raiders through the seats on somebody else's screen until I was like, I got it on my screen. What am I doing?
Well, speaking of planes, window or aisle?
You know what? As I get older, I like an aisle because I just think I'm going to have to go to the bathroom.
Right. I don't want to go, excuse me, I need to.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Though.
exactly.
Especially at a long flight where they might be asleep, you know, and then you got to wake them up to, like, get out. Yeah.
Would you wake up, please? I'm Seth Meyers.
Yeah. I'm Seth Meyers, and I had too much water.
Favorite smell?
Spicy. I like to smell like a plate of spicy food before I eat it. It makes my mouth water.
Like a spicy, like red
my
curry
wife's
or
from
something like
my
that?
wife's from New Mexico, and so there we go. Like a green or red chili enchiladas.
Ooh.
Like when the plate comes and like you already are like, oh, I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, great. Yeah. And that's the steam too?
Yeah,
Does that
everything
help?
about it. Yeah.
Wow. Least favorite smell?
Chlorine pool.
Wow. So, so as opposed to?
The ocean.
Oh, okay. I mean, but I guess there are pools that don't use chlorine?
I mean, I guess I didn't want to just throw it on pools because I think chlorine's the problem. So I guess.
I always thought Chlorine would be a lovely name for a daughter. This is my daughter, Chlorine. Doesn't that seem nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Earliest memory?
I have a memory of my parents were playing the Rolling Stone song, Miss You. You know that song?
Miss you.
Yeah. And my brother and I, for some reason, we were very little, and we were naked at the foot of their bed, and we were just shaking our butts to that song. And I remember, for whatever reason, my parents then, every time that song played, they said it was because we were pretending to be ghosts. I think we had like pillowcases on our head, but we were naked from the waist down. So we were like butt ghosts, and my parents called it the B-Buns ghosts. And the thing about it, as I remember the earliest memory, like years later, when I heard, in my head, that was the B-Buns Ghost song. And then when I heard it, I'm like, wait, this is a Rolling Stone song. And it has nothing to do with butts or ghosts.
Weren't you playing that song earlier tonight?
There we go.
There you go.
That was what unearthed it.
Right.
Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay. You only get one song to listen to for the rest of your life. What is it? You don't have to listen to it, all the time, but when you go to listen to music, this is what you hear.
All right. I'm not just saying it because I know we share a great love of John Prine, but I think Angel from Montgomery is a perfect song.
Sure. His version, Bonnie Raitt, what are we talking here?
You know what? I love the Bonnie Raitt version, but give me the John Prine version.
Wow.
I remember as a kid hearing John Prine start a song, I Am an Old Woman, and thinking that was so novel and unique.
Cool.
And it's cooler because it comes from him.
Do you know who wrote the first review of John Prine?
Roger Ebert.
That's right.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's move on. Thought it was going to be my cool story. Turned out it was your cool story.
Yeah.
Well, you're the guest.
Do you know what Cary Grant's name was?
Archie. What? Do you know that he made his American debut on this stage?
Get out of here, Stephen. I've never done that with the cards before. What you do? That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to use that with a guest.
What number? What number am I thinking of?
5.
No. Describe the rest of your life in 5 words.
Father, son, husband, brother, friend.
Congratulations, Seth. You are known.
Thank you, buddy. It's good to be known.
Lovely to have you here. Seth Meyers, everybody. He's got a show on NBC at 12:35. Plus, Family Trips, the podcast with his brother Josh. Stick around.